Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Riding on Ruby. Well, I'm gonna go for a little ride, and I figured I'd take along all my YouTube friends with me. So it's like we're hanging out together. So I was just wondering, I was watching Shade Trees live last night and kind of doing some things at the same time. And then maybe around 9 o'clock, I think it was, or so, I was watching, and they tried calling the two winners, and then they couldn't get a hold of them. And then next thing I know, I dozed off and woke up like around 11. So if anybody knows if they figured out who it was or if they announced it, I'd appreciate if someone could leave that in the comments. I know it wasn't me, but either way, just wondering, who the lucky people were. And then the other topic I wanted to talk about was like a lot of YouTubers have stickers. Well, I don't have stickers, but back when I first started in 2021 or maybe in 2022, I decided to make flags. And if you watch some of Red Ryder's videos when she's in the shop or her garage working, you might see one of them hanging up. And also the same with Hippie Trev in Australia. You might see him hanging up in his bus where he lives. So make sure you go check out those two channels. They're awesome people, good, down to earth. And I'll put them in the description along with all the hooligan duct tape community people, providing my crappy Chromebook will allow me to do so. So anyways, I'll put a picture of them. I made business cards. I tried making my own stickers on some printable sticker stuff, but that just turned out to be a mess. But I was able to make business cards, so if I'm somewhere and someone says, hey, you got a YouTube channel, I could be like, yeah, here's my card, check me out. So I'll put a picture of the card and the flag in the video somewhere. I had took Ruby to work yesterday afternoon. It was beautiful. Nice ride there, nice ride home. So going to hang out with the guys. I'm wearing a chest harness, the Captain America open face, and that Carol boom mic that I cut the part off that goes over your head, and I just shoved the straight part into the helmet. I'll put a picture of that in there too, hopefully. I could say what I want to do, but what it lets me do, and my iPad's pretty full, so I'm hoping I'll be able to still upload this video to it. If not, then I got to try to clean it out, and that's like a couple hours transferring stuff to an SD card, and then I got to put it in a Chromebook and then transfer it from the SD card to a 2 terabyte flash drive. All right, let's rock and roll. Everybody's probably down there waiting for me. Now, usually I've been using GoPro the last couple of videos. I've been using the GoPro with, the voice control. But every time I would say something like, oh, I hope this guy stops, or something like that, then the darn thing would stop. So I just went back to the regular, manual controls to turn it on, hit record. And of course, anybody that uses a GoPro knows all the crap that they decide to do themselves. But I like using the chest harness. That's probably my favorite. Move it around a little bit. I think that's my favorite view. Of course, you don't know what it's going to look like until you go to edit it. So I'm gonna go a little bit of a different way. A little chilly, but it feels nice. I think it's like 61 degrees. So we'll see how warm it's gonna get. I probably could have got away with a full face helmet today, especially with my allergies and all this pollen floating around. So I got 11 more days left to work, and then I'll be laid off for 2.5 months. So I look forward to the break. Wake up late, like at 6 o'clock. I don't have to get up at 4. But then again, on the other hand, I'm going from like a excuse me, a little over $800 a week paycheck, and the unemployment's like $270 a week. So it gets pretty rough. Wondering if any of the other guys will have their bikes. It's supposed to be nice for most of next week. I think like at least Monday through Thursday, I think, and then maybe rain again. I mean, these weather things have been crazy. Thanks to all this chemtrails and cloud seeding stuff. For a minute there, I thought I forgot where I was going to be going. All right, people, come on. This is a bad spot to get out of. That was nice of that guy in the truck to let me go. I went this route a few times in some other videos. So I'm still going to toy around with the idea of trying some different angles. I'm getting in this lane, but I'm going straight. So, if I'm wearing this helmet here, the cord should be able to reach to the back. So like if I could put this mount that's right there, that new mount I got, if I could put that onto the like luggage rack, then I might be able to get like a rear view. I hate sitting at this light because the bike's not heavy enough to make the magnet work to go off. So hopefully another car will pull up. Yeah, there's one right there next to us. Alright, that should help it go off. I hardly ever put it in neutral at lights. I remember when I had my TS250, that was the first bike I bought new in 1978, and I used to throw it in a neutral, and then I'd not think about it, I'd go to take off, and you lean a little bit, and almost drop it because it wouldn't go anywhere because it was in neutral. So now, most times, I always keep it in first. I have no idea what the plans are for today. Come on, light. Been here for like 5 days. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I mean, there's cars behind me too, so... we better go next. Where you going, car? I'll make sure they don't turn in here. I see Henry's truck. Ugh. Come on, neutral. Come on, man, what the? There you go. It's about time. Alright, let's back this baby up. Alright, people, we's here. So, I'll catch you on the rebound. Peace out for now. See if I could even find a GoPro. Wow, look at all that pollen all over Ruby. Oh my God. Alright, what up, people? Ready for the ride home? Let's fire the baby up. I wish there was a way I could turn this idle down a little bit, but according to Harley, you can't. Ever since I put that slip-on on, I guess it has less compression, so it's idling a lot higher than normal. Right now it's idling around 1400. It used to be around 1200. But after it warms up a little bit, it does drop it down to about 1350, 1370. Alright, people, let's rock and roll. So the other day, I remember watching Rolling with T-Bone, and that was a good video. You know, he has really good videos, and you know, he's talking about monetizing and stuff like that. So I kind of agree with him. You know, when I started up this channel, it was basically as an escape, you know, to get out of the house after my wife passed away. And the state of Connecticut robbed her like $5,000 from her bank account. So I figured, you know what, I'll take the cash I had. I went out and bought the first Harley I could buy, like 90% cash. So that's how I got Ruby. But I'm making these videos. They're probably not the best. There's people out there making a lot better. But I'm just making these videos because I just feel like I'm just out there hanging around with my friends. And that's the videos that I like watching the best. Is, you know, there's someone that's gonna jump on their bike, let's go for a ride, and you know, just hang out, talk or whatever, you know. So it's a beautiful day. Go get Ruby, let her cool down a little bit, get her in the shed, get her locked up, get the alarms on. And then jump in the car and go get the kids. Really don't have any major plans. You know, might have to get some more gas for this lawnmower, maybe. I don't know. We got our share of twisties in this town, that's for sure. We got a little bit of everything, you know, straightaways, hills, curves. I was gonna put the camera back on the handlebars because I still got the mount there, but I got lazy. This way, if something comes up, you can see it. And hopefully the GoPro's working and recording. I know this isn't the best mic setup, but it's on a, when you're on a budget, you kind of got to make do. You can't go out and buy the expensive stuff. You got to get like the next best thing. Like, never go with plan A, go with plan B. But sometimes that's nice, you know, because you go a different route, save a little money, but if it still works out, then you feel like, hey, you're ahead of the game, you know. And out here making videos while riding, I don't know, I think that's just like a never stopping or never ending trial and error deal. That corner is kind of blind. Gotta stay in the friction zone a little bit until you know you're clear. So I'll have to think of some things, but I mean, I don't wake up or go to bed at night and say, well, what kind of video could I do that's gonna keep people interested? you know, oh, maybe I'll go to a bike show or do this or go to the dealer and test ride bikes. Nah, maybe that's why I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I do appreciate everybody that subscribes, and also people that just watch the video even if they don't subscribe. I mean, it's a good feeling, and it does get depressing. Like, usually if I put up a short, it usually gets around 400 views. But sometimes I'll put them up. I got, like, the last short I did, it was like a spur of the moment thing. And I got like 18 views in like 2 days, you know? So it's a little depressing, but, you know, hey, 18 views are better than none, right? So that's about it. I mean, I just like riding, and I don't ride a lot. I don't go on long rides because, you know, this bike was designed to be, you know, ridden through the city and, you know, more of a commuter than a touring bike. And of course, you know, you add my bad back to it. But, you know, when I get a chance to ride like today, it's nice. I'm going to take her for a ride, and why not throw the GoPro on there so I could just hang out with all my buddies. I totally, like I said, appreciate every one of you. And hopefully I could get all your links in my description. But with the low-grade, cheap stuff I'm using to edit and everything, sometimes it does what it wants. Oh, these roads are shit. I smell smoke. I don't know if somebody has a fire pit or something else is going on. Doesn't smell like food. Have fan, will travel. Alright. This place looks familiar. Get to jump that curb again. I'm gonna go buy some tar and make a little ramp. Alright. We made it. Go easy through the fence. Alright. Looks happy. My hydrangeas look like there's gonna be like 30 of them on each plant. Last year I got one hydrangea that came out. Alright, here we are, people. Home sweet home. Thanks for riding along with me. I appreciate every one of you guys out there. Hope you all got a chance to ride. And like I said, if anybody knows who won those bikes from Shade Tree, pop it in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And I didn't bother going in for that one because those bikes are just too big for me. With all that power, I'd probably kill myself. You know, I really love to pick up like an old sporty, like an 883 or a 1200, and turn it into a chopper. You know, everybody has a bobber, everybody has a bagger. I want a chopper like Shade Tree has. Alright, people, have a great day. Be safe. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Peace out, people.